Hello everyone. May the 4th wasn't that long ago. I feel like I'm making a lot of Star Wars videos recently. I enjoy talking about Star Wars and I'm probably gonna make a few more soon because I still haven't watched The Mandalorian and The Bad Batch and I'm probably gonna talk about that. Especially The Mandalorian because so far I'm hearing that it's not good, which is sad because why did they ruin it? I feel like that show should have ended on season 2. Anyways, getting to the point, I want to talk about the May the 4th releases. Cause they're kind of disappointing. I mean, I haven't watched them because I can't say exactly that they're disappointing, but I feel like it's not really anything exciting this time or anything people really wanted per se. So the two things we got were Star Wars Visions and Young Jedi Adventures, I believe the show's called. Let's start with Visions. I actually just started watching Visions, like, the first season, because I kind of, like, didn't want to watch it before, because I wasn't interested in it, like, when it first came out. But I was like, you know what, there's another season coming out, so let me watch the first one. I haven't finished it, but I'm on episode 7. The thing about Star Wars Visions so far is that I've watched 6 episodes, and I've only really liked 1. There was another that was actually pretty good, too, but most of them are just okay. Or kind of bad or boring, like, they're just kind of weird, like, I feel like a lot of them are not really, like, hitting, like, they're just mid, and no one wants a show that's mostly mid, you know? And I know, like, none of the episodes are connected, and they're not made by the same person, so of course it's gonna be on and off, but it's just like, did we want a second season? I feel like when the first season of Visions came out, like, I feel like I really looked at it as Star Wars, like, just trying to make, like, a quick buck. Like, it feels like it's more of a money grab, and, like, they're just trying to get some money right now, like, by putting out Visions. Cause, like I said, like, I feel like no one really asked for this, and, like, I feel like no one was really hyped up about Visions Season 1. I looked at the Rotten Tomatoes score, and it seems pretty high, so that could have been a reason why they made a second season, cause it was well received by critics. But looking at the Google user score, like, audience really... Alright. I'm not really excited for Star Wars Visions, like, at all, but I'm not gonna say, like, it's gonna be complete trash, because watching season 1, there are some, well, so far there's only one that I really like, but there are some that are pretty okay, and hopefully for the second season, there might be some that are pretty good too. I won't be surprised at all if there's some that kind of suck, but, you know, hopefully some are kind of okay. Okay, now let's talk about Young Jedi Adventures, which honestly barely counts as a release. I'm definitely not watching this, but it's okay. I mean, it's aimed at a kid's audience. It's Disney Junior. Like, it's not for older Star Wars fans. I mean, my generation has Star Wars The Clone Wars though, but I guess technically the target is a little different. I think this is for, like, pretty little kids, like 3 or something. I feel like Star Wars The Clone Wars was more like 8. I watched it pretty young though, but, you know, still, my generation has Star Wars The Clone Wars. Jedi Adventures, like, looking at the trailer and stuff, it looks kind of dumb to me, but it's ignorable since it is a kid's show. I mean, I feel like there's, like, Lego Star Wars, like, shorts or whatever, and I ignore those, so it's kind of like that, unless they make it canon. Unless they make it canon. I'm unsure about this, but I did hear a rumor saying that, Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures is possibly going to be canon, which to me is really weird. Like, I guess it's not really, like, it might not affect too much, like, in the Star Wars universe. I really don't really think it will affect anything at all. Like, I think it's set in the High Republic. Like, this isn't around Anakin or anything, but why do they need to make it canon? Like, why? Come on, like, look at the characters. Like, there's a Furby. Like, there's a Furby as one of the Jedi. Like, they better not make Furbies canon in Star Wars. They don't need to do this. They don't need to do this. Literally, though, they don't need to do that. They don't need to make it canon. Like, because no one's gonna watch it, too. Like, think about that. No one's gonna watch it except little kids. So, like, why make it canon? I don't know. But like I said, I feel like a lot of the releases this year for May the 4th were pretty mid. Not saying that the shows themselves are mid, because I haven't watched them, I can't judge, but, like, it's not anything I'm really excited for. Like, before, remember in 2020 when Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7 came out? I didn't even watch it until 3 years later. Let's not talk about that. Not 3 years later, 2 years later. Let's not talk about that, but still. I was pretty, like, excited for that. I wanted to see it, but I just wanted to rewatch the Clone Wars first, and I never got a chance until like 2022. Or I never really thought about it. This made the 4th release is like a little bit of a downgrade, like, compared to the other ones. Like, it keeps getting worse, it seems. But at least many of us are playing Jedi Survivor with Cal Kestis. I'm not, because I'm still playing Fallen Order. I know, I'm behind. You're probably looking at me like, Chloe, that came out in 2019! And yes, it did. It did come out in 2019, but I'm playing it now so I can get ready for Jedi Survivor. I've been putting it off for too long, and now I gotta play it. But once I'm finished with Fallen Order, I honestly can't wait to play Survivor. Because I heard Fallen Order was really good, and I'm already into it, so I'm just like, I want to see how the story builds. But that's about it. It's just me talking about the 4th releases and how I feel about them, and hopefully that Star Wars, you know, gets better with the releases. And actually, I think I just want something creative at this point, like something that is canon but creative, like not something random or something like that is like baiting you, like something like Ahsoka. Like, I don't know if Ahsoka's gonna be good, but I feel like it's just bait at this point. Like, they're just taking old characters and kind of milking them, that kind of thing. But like I said, that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe if you want more content like this. And I will see you guys next time.